This is the presentation for the Best Cup Brew Station for Grantham University, student ID G00078725. So this brew station has two modes. It has a high temperature brewing mode and it has a low temperature warming mode. This is for a single serving cup of coffee. So let me zoom out here, demonstrate how this works. So you load water into the water reservoir, which I've already done here, for as much water as it would take to brew a cup of coffee. And you load up your coffee into the mesh filter to the desired strength. Place your cup underneath where the water comes out. You turn the brew station on to high, to brewing mode, and the water is going to flow into the cup. When this switch is in the high temperature mode, the energy goes to the hot plate through the high temperature thermostat, and it's double fused. There's two thermal fuses in there, so if it gets too hot, it's a safety feature that will open the fuse up, so there's not any danger of any kind of fire hazard. So as you can see now, hopefully you can see that there's it's brewing. Let me see if I can zoom in there. So you can see the hot water flowing down over the coffee grounds. That high temperature thermostat gets up to about 300 degrees. So as the water runs through there, it heats it up pretty quickly and starts to brew the coffee within a matter of about a minute and a half. So once the coffee's brewed, I'm not going to let it brew all the way, but once the coffee's brewed, you can either want to do one of two things. You can shut it off. Just let the excess drip out. The pressure is still forcing the hot water out onto the coffee grounds. Okay, so once you have your coffee brewed, you just strain your filter out. And you have your brewed coffee right here. So what I like to do, let me just zoom out here. You can choose your favorite creamer of choice, and just stir it up. So then you could either drink it right now and enjoy a nice hot cup of coffee, or if you take your first sip, you want to switch this back on to warming mode. So what you're going to do now is you are actually energizing the hot plate through the low temperature thermostat. So this low temperature thermostat is rated at about 85 degrees C. So that's the perfect. It actually keeps this coffee at the perfect temperature for drinking. So now that it'll actually cycle on and off like both thermostats do. Is when it gets to a certain temperature, it's going to open on high temperature. So it's an open on rise. So if these get above a certain temperature, they open up. When the temperature drops, they close the switch contacts and again send energy back to the hot plate. So after the coffee's been enjoyed and the cup's empty, all the user has to do is just switch the position of the switch here back to off, and just wait to enjoy their second cup of coffee anytime they wish. So that completes the presentation of the brew station. The Best Cup Brew Station will hopefully be in. I consider this project a success. They went through a lot of iterations of this, trying to figure out how to make this work the best, and how to keep it safe. And I think I've done that nicely, and you can view the presentation, PowerPoint presentation in its entirety to show exactly what I've done schematically and breadboarding and all the theory that went into this. Thank you very much.